I'm Jim Green. I'm a poet. I'd like you to meet my friend, Pat Buckner. Pat and I have been working together for several years, creating word songs with my poetry and his music. We came out with an album, Flint and Steel, a couple of years ago.
Jimmy Jesus was running. He was running just as hard as he could goddamn well run. Slamming out the back door of the Gold Range, wheeling down the dark alley, humping up over the Black Rock, stumbling through Willow Flats, across Franklin Avenue by Johnson's, keeping to the back roads, shying from the streetlights, hammering down the night trails, burning feet slapping the gravel. Won't get me, won't get me, won't get me, you bastards. Jimmy saw them come in, two uniformed cops together in the bar. He knew all day it had to happen after not showing up, blowing the subpoena. He sauntered from the table like it was just another duty call, headed for the can, bolted out the side door, busted into the October night, made a beeline for Rainbow Valley and his battered green canoe. So Jimmy was running just as hard as he could run. 30 days or $30 ain't no choice at all when you haven't got a dime. No goddamn way. Won't get me, you bastards. It was freezing some already, and if he could just make it to open water and the river, to the log cabin on the island, he'd be safe for days, the ice too thin for walking. So Jimmy's going for it. He's running like hell. Fists cross-punching the night air, gaping mouth gasping, throat rasping, lungs bursting, stomach heaving, blood exploding in his head. But he makes it, by God. Yanks the canoe from green shadows, shoves out, starts bashing ice with his paddle, smashing a trail across Back Bay. A quarter mile and he'll be free. Clear of the ice, clear of the town, clear of the cops, clear of the whole goddamn works. Jimmy's heading for open water. The river is still ice-free, and if he can just keep going, crashing through the ice in the dark, stabbing and smashing and pushing ahead, if he can just keep it up, he'll reach that open water. And he doggone near made it. But he'd been on a sauce for 2 weeks, hadn't eaten since he couldn't remember when. The ice seemed to go on forever, and it seemed to be getting thicker. And he was so tired, so damn tired. He caves in, he gives up, lies back in the canoe, gives in to the cold, hasn't the strength to go on, gives up in the black night, finished, too tired to go on, and nowhere to go. A few folks in the old town heard some hollering and carrying on out on the lake in the dark. Thought the voice might be familiar, but things quieted down after a while. They were able to go back to sleep. When Jimmy jerks awake, it's first light. The canoe is stuck fast in the ice, and he's just a-jumping. My God, has he got the shakes. He breaks his paddle on the new ice, and when he's through swearing, he starts in hollering for help. A giant miner, taking in some crisp air before a bunkhouse breakfast and going down for another day, heard the shouts across the ice, spotted Jimmy way out there, made a good Samaritan phone call. And my God, that coffee felt good. Jimmy gulping it down, burning hell out of his tongue, crouching against the vibrating wall way back from the yawning door of the Armed Forces helicopter, guzzling coffee from a styrofoam cup as the chopper rises over Latham Island, above the dozing planes at the float base, the smoking chimney on Jolliffe, above Franklin where it climbs the hill, over the post office, the hoist room, YK Hardware, the school and the hospital, out over Tommy Forest Ballpark, the still spruce and gray granite, and Jimmy is just about to ask for another coffee when he sees they're touching down in the familiar parking lot of the Yellowknife Correctional Institute. You bastards.